matches are scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, in this corner, weighing 209 kilotons, from the Labrador Tar Pits, he is LuchaSaurus! All right. Heading this corner from Long Island, New York, weighing 197 pounds, this is Trent!
LuchaSaurus and Trent are about to do battle.
A couple of big boys here, squaring off.
One big boy and one big lizard. Reptilian.
Thunder lizard.
Trent goes for a second lockup and is thrown down.
He is Saurus-like. Scaly, cold-blooded.
Big-bootied lizard.
Doesn't have to blink like a crocodile.
Why the fuck are you a dinosaur, man?
Trent asking what's going on. We're all wondering why he's a dinosaur.
It could have something to do with dinosaurs coming from outer space, like in Dino Saucers.
So are you a believer that they come from outer space?
Dino Saucers, I saw it when I was a kid. I saw it with my own eyes. It's a true story.
LuchaSaurus, perhaps a LuchaSaurus from outer space. We don't know. We can't know, Louder. But what we do know is he's got Trent up, and he's got him held like a baby.
Some things are better left unknown. You know, some mysteries are better left unsolved.
Yeah, the mystery of where he got all that cake. That was in the gym, Loudon. LuchaSaurus definitely squats, definitely gets behind a couple of deadlifts here or there.
LuchaSaurus is... Got that green icing as well.
Trent looks really just freaked out.
Trent's not happy about that.
Yeah, Trent's nipple's green. I mean, anybody would be unhappy about a green nipple, Loudon.
What do you expect here in the ring with a LuchaSaurus?
Yeah, man, green nipples are just, I mean, that's going to come with the territory.
He's a grappling dinosaur.
Oh, and Trent just chopped him on the neck.
He might get sprayed with it like the Jurassic Park beasts.
And Trent hits him with another thud-like chop. The ones that thud hurt the most, Loudon. LuchaSaurus tosses him by his neck.
He's manhandling.
Trent ducks a line.
Lizard handling.
And Trent looking like a lizard wrangler. Another chop.
Like
my hands are on my hips. This is absurd.
This would make Trent the dino hunter.
I believe you're referring to Torok.
Trent Rock.
Torok Trent chopping this lizard down to size, asking him why he exists. Why do any of us exist, Trent? Why are any of us here?
Look at that LuchaSaurus, though.
Trent just jumped into his arms like a baby looking for Papa.
Trent's not a small guy by
Why?
any means.
Why did Trent jump into his arms so gently? Was that an attack? Or
LuchaSaurus
doesn't matter.
LuchaSaurus
turned that into his own version of a vertical suplex, Loudon.
He's just that much bigger, and he's that much stronger than Trent.
He makes Trent look like a little baby. Little baby man.
Like a skink. Like a skink, or maybe a chameleon, or a gecko.
A skink.
Not quite a saurus.
Not quite a saurus. A skink Trent.
Not quite the massive croxagore that the LuchaSaurus is in this ring.
Is that his species? Is that his breed? Croxagore.
Looks like he can take it to you, one way or the other.
LuchaSaurus going to the outside now. Big open hand slap, disrespect on top of punishment. This lizard doesn't give a shit. Flying over the top rope with an Undertaker-like leg drop, but he misses.
Come on, Trent!
Trent now.
Trent now looking for that safe house show dive, and he nails it. Right on the money. It's not hard to hit those, Loudon.
That's the Legion Hall dive, and he hit it perfectly.
That's the low ceiling Thursday night dive from Trent. LuchaSaurus is reeling.
I don't know if LuchaSaurus is prepared for battle outside the ring.
LuchaSaurus, you can't tell where the lizard ends and the tattoo begins, Loudon. Or are those ancient
I can't tell
etchings?
where the lizard ends and the man begins.
Is there a man in there? Trent now looking for support from the people of Los Angeles. Trent looks like he's in a Journey cover band out there on the apron.
Revving up the band, quite like a Journey cover band.
Spinning stomp.
It's great to see Trent in singles action. You know, we're so used to seeing him in tag team competition, but it's good to see him out on his own.
But he broke up with Rocky, Romero, Roppongi Vice is no more, Loudon.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
Those guys were so good, and a big headbutt from LuchaSaurus.
LuchaSaurus just with a Triceratops-like helmet head.
And it's a damn good thing LuchaSaurus doesn't have any horns. Overhead, belly to belly suplex. And Trent's reeling. And they're booing the LuchaSaurus.
LuchaSaurus is almost like a Stegosaurus because he's staking his claim. Here in bar wrestling, down hard. A Jurassic knee.
Trent fights back with a slap. Another chop from Trent. LuchaSaurus, meanwhile, grabs him by the throat.
Throat.
And a heavy heel toss. And Trent goes down.
Down hard with the velocity of a velociraptor as he hits the mat.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Velociraptor velocity. I like that. The people of Baldwin Park are clap hissing for LuchaSaurus. I don't know why they're supporting the reptile. He's attacking their hero, Trent.
He's just absolutely mauling him.
Ugh.
Maybe they find it unfair, man versus cold-hearted beast.
You know, Trent is braving this prehistoric lizard. It's the only match on the card where a man or a woman, where a human is not competing against a human. So I do give Trent that extra credit. It's just the record books will not. I don't know if that's what Trent's thinking about tonight.
This fight has taken us back to a prehistoric age when anything goes.
Back when they didn't record things.
They didn't have rings either.
Oh, tilt-a-whirl, back breaker.
He would have slammed him on just a solid hot rock.
LuchaSaurus now charging up. Is he looking for some sort of moonsault? No, and Trent gets the knees up.
What agility from the big man, flying like a pterodactyl, even though he's as big as a brontosaurus.
The big lizard flying through the air with a moonsault. But Trent was able to get the advantage. Now can he take advantage?
Trent's got to find a way now to take advantage of this opening he has here with LuchaSaurus.
Another chop. And an elbow to the jaw. And another chop.
LuchaSaurus is...
Step up Enziguri.
His skull seems impervious to pain. Trent kicking downstairs, getting him right in the arm. We haven't seen any tongue lashing happen yet. Trent now from the corner, big elbow.
Trent now goes for a spinning DDT. LuchaSaurus keeps him though. He cradles him again like a baby.
LuchaSaurus has enough weight to keep him down.
Oh my goodness! And he babied him around into a German suplex.
He held him in midair until finally German suplexing him.
Raw strength from this prehistoric beast.
Just reptilian power from the big LuchaSaurus.
That's that I run the world power, Loudon. Is there a reptile under the skin of every great leader on Earth? We may not know today, but what we do know is that there's a reptilian lizard freak in the ring.
Could we
that's
have
destroying Trent?
We'll see.
Trent with a swinging DDT. Tornado DDT even.
Yes, but LuchaSaurus, though, look, the wherewithal to take a breather.
And you know what, Loudon?
Finds his way out of the ring, and he's gonna.
Loudon, it wasn't a tornado that killed the dinosaurs. Do you know what it was?
Well, they said it was Fred Flintstone. Yeah, he kept them all as
It
pets.
was a comet,
He
Loudon.
kept them all as
A
pets.
comet soaring through the air.
Yes, or a meteor.
Jesus, just go with me. No! No!
He
Trent!
crushed him. You are the social meteor.
Yes, I am. Trent just got slammed, choke slammed onto the apron.
And unlike Pinky Sanchez, he didn't think it was very fun.
No, Trent is dead. This is going to be a count-out victory for LuchaSaurus, unless he tries to do the sporting thing by bringing Trent to the ring and pinning him.
LuchaSaurus might not understand the concept of a count-out.
But he understands honor, Loudon. LuchaSaurus cannot win by count-out. He knows he must defeat his foe. That is a true competitor. I don't know where this LuchaSaurus cut his teeth.
Maybe he comes from a warrior nation of LuchaSauruses.
That makes sense. This LuchaSaurus knows
Maybe
the
he's-
art of battle,
He's
Loudon.
one of an army.
Whatever he is, he just slammed Trent. Now he's got him prone. Down goes Trent.
There goes Trent.
Ugh, body
He's down.
on
Is he
body.
going to hook a leg? He does.
That's got to be all. No, Trent
No.
kicks out.
Possibly his legion. Possibly they live under a volcano.
Deep in the center of the earth, the reptilians thrive. They train. They hone their battle skills, Loudon.
They forge their weapons in the lava of the volcano stream.
The only weapons LuchaSaurus is using are those in his head.
He's been using his head as an effective weapon thus far.
We don't know what he's got under that mask. We don't even know if it's a mask. We don't know if it comes off. It's scaly.
We've seen the greenness come off, but here comes Trent. Look out!
Trent slams him off the top rope. And when I say slam, I don't mean slam in a generic sense. I just don't know what you call that kind of underhook, overhead, belly to belly.
Almost like an, yeah, exactly. I would call it that.
Overhook, underhand, belly to belly. Oh, and Trent flies in there.
Connects with the knee. LuchaSaurus now.
Trent's got a pile driver. Pile driver.
Trent's gonna go old school.
Pile driver.
The most devastating move in wrestling. No!
That was three.
No!
That was three.
That his arm came down. His arm came down, but that was two. His arm came down, but that was two. The referees. No, it was not.
Oh, I
his
don't know
arm
about
came
it.
down.
I don't
His
know.
arm was on the way down.
Oh,
he saw
there-
the shoulder come up. Referee is final. That was two. He knew it was two before his arm came down. You can see it. He
There
knew it
is
was two.
controversy afoot here in Baldwin Park. The people of Baldwin Park don't think that this match should continue. They think they just saw a three
how
count.
do you kick out of the most brutal move, the move that's put more people out than anyone else, the pile driver?
You don't, Loudon. You don't kick out of the pile driver. But this isn't just any man. This is a lizard. This is a monster.
He's a scaly, crawling, carnivorous beast. A carnosaur, if you will.
Trent just clobbers this carnosaur.
Oh, but one right back for Trent.
These two are just delivering heavy
That's
blows.
the one half of Roppongi Vice.
No, they are no more, Loudon.
Roppongi Vi. He's a lonely Roppongian. Maybe he'll have to move to Gotunda.
Chop, chop, and another chop from Trent. He shoots him off. LuchaSaurus reverses.
Trent goes in hard.
Trent
Look out!
goes in hard with a buckle.
Look out! He almost ended up in the commentary section here.
And Trent with a clothesline. LuchaSaurus is down.
LuchaSaurus went for a ride after that big lariat from Trent.
He got turned inside out. And now a bicycle knee from LuchaSaurus. Got him in the choke slam. Trent is up and Trent is down.
He just choke slammed him back to the Stone Age.
I think his back is broken.
Once again, extremely close, Kevin Condren, but that was two.
Trent
That was
kicks
2.
out. We had another 2.99. These two guys are having a war.
Let me tell you something. This LuchaSaurus, he came out of nowhere from the caverns or from the dungeons or the volcano, and he's having some amazing, amazing matches here. One more time. Up he goes. Primitive but effective.
Another choke slam for Trent.
As Trent hits bedrock. LuchaSaurus now needs to make the cover.
Trent is moving slowly.
No.
And
No.
LuchaSaurus rips the thumb across his throat.
No.
No matter what species you are, Loudon, that means one thing.
LuchaSaurus wants to break every bone in Trent's body. Trent turns it
roll
over.
up.
Roll up.
Wheelbarrow roll up. And it was only
Did he
2.
get him? Did he get him? No. Damn it. Again, at another 2 count. 3 incredibly close 2
Trent
counts.
with an open hand slap. Spits on that lizard.
That was desperation. LuchaSaurus now.
And LuchaSaurus, the straps have come down. Again, no matter what species you are, that only means one
He's
thing.
unsheathed the dragon. Pile driver.
Tombstone pile driver.
No, not
Not again.
face first. Trent hits the mat. Hooks the leg. Wow. Unbelievable. That's 4 in a row. 4 incredibly close 2 counts in a row.
I'm putting this one on Rick Knox. If one of these men die, it's Rick Knox's fault.
Both men continuously hitting.
The fans are pissed. The fans are pissed. They're angry at Rick Knox because that was 4 in a row, Loudon. You do not get 4.2.99s in a row.
I'm sorry. I disagree.
At some point, you have to call the fight.
I disagree, homeboy. I disagree. Rick Knox knows what he's doing. Rick's not only does he know what he's doing, but his word is final.
That's the point that matters, Loudon. Rick Knox's word is final, but LuchaSaurus may have the final say.
LuchaSaurus may be the only one walking out of this. If he connects with whatever he's looking for here.
Powerbomb? No. Trent escapes.
Trent turns it around. Can Trent hook it in time? Nails it! In the middle of the ring.